is 1957. An American physician, Carlton Gajusek, in a search for epidemiological enigmas, has caught wind of a brutal disease that has wrought mass destruction for the four people living in Papua New Guinea. Upon journeying to the mountainous terrain that the four call home, Gajusek discovered Kuru, a unique disease with the ability to decay the brain over a period of 6 to 12 months without inflammation. At first it was thought that this disease was transferred genetically. However, this was not the case, as it appears too often and was so fatal that natural selection would have eliminated it in the small four tribe. How was the tribe contracting Kuru? They were contracting it through mortuary cannibalism. What was the mysterious pathogen that was in the deceased poor? Well, Gajusek believed that it was a slow virus, but in fact it was actually prions. Prions have been around for centuries, and scrappy, a prion disease that affects sheep, has been recorded killing small herds as early as the 1700s. Now, what are these obscure pathogens? They're proteinaceous infectious particles. To put it simply, they're misfolded glycoproteins, the most common one being PRP. PRP is also called the prion protein, and its exact function is unknown. As you probably know, proteins are made up of a folded amino acid chain. These chains can fold in many different shapes, such as the alpha helix or the beta pleated sheet. PRP is primarily composed of alpha helices, but it does have some beta-plated sheet. If the protein misfolds and there become too many beta-plated sheets, then a prion is formed. Prions cause fatal neurodegenerative diseases. Prion diseases cause spongiform encephalopathies. These diseases cause brain tissue to deteriorate, leaving holes called cysts. The way that happens is that the prions accumulate into fibers. The fibers, in turn, trigger apoptosis. When cells die, they are reabsorbed into the body, which is what leaves these cysts. While having an affection for the brain, prions also attack neurons. The symptoms of prion attacks typically include ataxia, dementia, muscle weakness, and insomnia, though it may take decades for these symptoms to show. But when they do, they will quickly progress towards fatality. You can be diagnosed with prions based on these symptoms or an MRI scan. Now, is there a treatment for prions? No. They're immune to boiling, alcohol, acid, bleach, and radiation, and they aren't targeted by the immune system, and they're resistant to protease. Now you may be wondering, how do prions reproduce if they don't have a genome? Prions do something kind of similar to what the Brits did to the Americans in the period leading up to the War of 1812. Impressment. Misfolded protein impress their shape onto the normal protein so that the normal protein become misfolded like the prions. How do you get prions? You can either get it from eating infected tissue, body fluids from another person, environmental contamination, sporadic cornea transplant, or contaminated surgical instrument. So, long story short, don't get prions because you'll die.